Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie Contreras. Today I'll be presenting Chapter 3 from our textbooks. In this presentation, I'll walk you through the main argument, how the authors support their claims, and offer my evaluation of the chapter, along with discussion questions at the end. So our main argument in Chapter 3 is that sports and media coverage often reinforces social and cultural biases, especially around race, gender, and class. The authors stress that media framing isn't neutral. The way athletes are represented in headlines, photos, and commentary can shape how we, the audience, view them, both on and off the field. So rather than simply reporting sports news, the media can actively shape public opinion through its choices. For method and evidence, the authors support their claims by conducting media contact and analysis, looking at the language, tone, and images used in sports coverage. They examine high-profile athletes like Serena Williams and others, showing how athletes of color or women are often framed directly than white male athletes. They also reference communications theories like framing and agenda settings to show how repeated portrayals create a certain public narrative. Now, what does this chapter does well? I think this chapter does a great job of using real-world examples to illustrate academy concepts. It clearly shows how something as subtle as a word choice or an image in a sports article can carry racial or gendered implications. I also appreciate how the authors bring together theory and practice to make their points. It helps connect what we learned in class to what we see in everyday sports coverage that we don't catch immediately. Yes. And then areas for improvement. One thing I think the chapter could have done better is include more direct voices from athletes, maybe through interviews seen online or quotes to complete the media analysis. Also, the focus is mostly on major American sports like the NFL and NBA. It would have been helpful to look at more coverage of women's sports in different fields. Or even in international sports, as a Latina here, just so a lot of other audience from different cultures can also connect. Finally, while the content was strong, some parts felt a bit academic and dense, but the book was great. This chapter was great overall. And then finally, my discussion question: how can sports journalists balance the need to report objectively with the reality that their framing can reinforce harmful stereotypes? And can you think of a time when a media portrayal of an athlete influenced your perception, either positively or negatively? Thank you.